In this video, I will share the best business ideas that no one talks about, and which can allow you to earn €500 per day or more even if you have no special skills. And you've never started a business before. To succeed, you just have to choose one and go for it. First idea. Business number 1. Make photography is all stupid, but still today you can earn thousands and thousands of euros per month by taking pictures. You can take pictures of real estate and contact all the apartments that insure Airbnb, all small announcements and offer to owners to come to their place to take the pictures and retouch them without them having anything to do. You can do this for real estate, for cars, for furniture, etc. Is the student job perfect if you want to wear the money aside, but you can also go further. You can do photos for models, you can take couple photos for weddings, pay off a lot money, and you can also go more far and squarely make videos. I know that a good videographer can ask to be paid €1,000 the day. I have already had to pay for it out of my own pocket personally, and if you want increase the money you can win. You can also learn to direct a drone, manage capture audio, etc. You can also create an agency and really delegate all that. Train people to do it your place and quickly begin to earn considerable sums. Idea of second idea. Business number 2, and there we really go to return to the sources, is to make manual work. If you are a good seller, if you are thinking of putting in place a good offer, you are doing well your work, you can earn more than €10,000 per month doing cleaning. I saw dozens of people on TikTok who are filming all their cleaning day and who you really explains step by step how they do to earn 200 trillion, 300 billion, 400 million, 500,000, 600 euros the day. Which is super important is to go and find customers in rich neighborhoods. You can knock on the doors, you can hang stuff around the wrists, is a bit less intrusive and it works very well. You can advertise on networks, take advantage of word of mouth, etc. But what is super important is to make it easy for people and to have a good offer. Cut the lawn in the middle of summer when it is super hot and nobody wants to have him remove the snow in the middle of winter when it's too cold with no one want to have him clean the trash with a washer preacher, because there is person who is land enough to clean them by hand with a sponge, and generally make cleanings that require a tool particular that most people are not going to have. For example, the cleaning tools needed: deep clean a carpet, sofa, a trash can, a container, a car, a motorbike, a trampoline, and sealing the windows. In short, you really have to. Can you specialize? Do also is to position yourself at the good place. In Dubai, for example, there is people who clean your car in parking lots, and it's great practice. No need to go to the cleaning station, so you can put you in a parking lot in a busy place, and every time that you see a car coming to you, run and you ask them if they want their car cleaned while they are running short. There are plenty of opportunities, but you just have to really shake your ass and be a good one seller. Select a good offer and don't be afraid to ask prices that are high. Business number 3. Do third idea. YouTube or TikTok expert on a topic specific. There are thousands of string YouTube that make entertainment, that talks about business, that talks about seduction, this kind of big topics, but full other small niches which are still underexploited and who can earn a lot of money. For example, you can do expert TikTok YouTube decoration expert at inside. I was watched before make the video. There is very little people who do it, and especially in France. You make videos on what is the best way to decorate your living room, what are the rules to respect to choose your furniture, which type of color are fashionable in this moment, and then at the end of the video, at whenever you can sell your decorator services indoor. You can make affiliation with certain sites of furniture. You can bring business with craftsmen for par example, renovating a kitchen. Of the same way, you can make expert in taxation. Today you just need read lots of blog posts on the internet, use GPT chat, read from 3 books, watching videos or some training on the subject, and you can to popularize, explain to you how does a different types work of taxes, explain to you the taxation of different countries, how to tax optimization, etc. And then You can sell services. Bank account opening. Opening of company. You can sell consultations by the hour for optimize personal taxation or companies or people who are you looking at you really enough. Find a niche that is relatively small but in which customers will spend large sums. Several thousand euros for the decoration of his house, several thousands of euros for taxation, but still plenty of other niches that meet these criteria and which you can position yourself as an expert in making videos. Business idea number 4. Make a fourth idea. Short content creation agency. A go. There are more and more, but the demand is so big that for me it remains an opportunity. There is really all world that starts making videos short at the moment, and there are plenty of people who do what the hell you can really make a lot of money contacting the big YouTubers, big influencers, companies, and offer them the creation content, TikTok, YouTube shorts, etc. Completely automated. The goal really is to make life easy for your customer who does not need to do anything. You're just going to ask what he send you the videos and you do everything else. You post, you find titles, you find ideas of videos, you do the editing yourself, make the subtitles, you publish them, you respond to comments, do the moderation, you manage all the platforms, even give you maybe some video ideas, save, etc., etc. If you happen to offer this service in a comprehensive way, maybe you at first by forming yourself and then delegating while working with editors in particular, and perhaps community managers to be able to grow your business, and you can do dozens of thousands of euros per month in the United States. There are more and more people who do it. In France a few years ago, people who shake after, and in Italy and Spain there is still nobody. So there is a huge market if you are determined that you are doing well things. It's a very good way to very good earn a living. Idea number 5. Fifth idea. To make resale purchase, but not in real estate. Everyone does it. What is interesting is to do it on 2 types of property where there will be less competition and costs well less expensive, but you can still do interesting margins. We can do it on cars, can do it on bikes, can do it on sofas, can be done on video equipment, do it on motorcycles, on boats, on designer clothes, and so on and etc. It will just be necessary to do wholesale arbitration. You will specialize in a very specific area, specific like that, you know exactly what are the prices depending on what state, etc. Then you go find the bargains and be responsive. You will register on all platforms and configure alerts to be informed at each time there is a new good that arrives on the market. You will find products that are misrepresented, especially when there is a bad photo, the product is dirty, etc., etc. You go buy it quickly. You go then have to negotiate. If it's a super important part, you call it. No one is sending you messages. Offer an even lower price. Negotiate. You buy the property and then you present it in the best way possible way with very beautiful pictures. If it is a sofa, for example, you clean it, you refurbish it, and you put it back at a higher price. Depending on how much money you have to start, you can start with a few hundred euros in buying, selling shoes. What if you have bigger amounts? Can directly attack at the level motorcycles or even cars, something who can also help you. Difference is to offer to pay quickly, but also to pick up the same day according to the goods directly to people like that. They don't need the house, don't need to have it delivered, and so on. And then in the other direction, you can also offer home delivery when you are a seller, which will allow you to sell the product more expensive. That we does very little in France, but in United States there are hundreds of videos of people doing car, bike, charant, and who manages to pocket 200, 300, 500, 1,000 euros margin in one day in one single operation. Idea number 6. Do. Sixth idea. Specialized coach. The work of coaching. More and more known, you will help someone to do something better more quickly. Share your experience. There are a lot of coaches in personal development in business. seduction, etc., but there are plenty of niches which are underutilized, and you can made a lot of money last year. I paid several thousand euros a coach to help me make a PowerPoint presentation for resell one of my businesses, and also coaches who specialize in sleep and helps you regulate your sleep problems to coaches who specialize in managing a newborn and how to get through this difficult time for many parents, and there are many others. Examples you can also ask to GPT chat to give you some ideas, which is super important if you want to become a coach, is to find a problem that hurts a problem. Important in the video, and there describe exactly what they are in. Living it will allow you to gain their trust to prove your expertise, and then to help your customers in exchange for several hundred or even several thousand euros per client. If, for example, you are a coach for parents who have just had a child, you are going to do a TikTok where you portray a parent who is exhausted because her baby is only doing wake him up every 2 hours. Describe his problem in detail, and then explain that in reality there is a method that allows the newborn to fall asleep much more quickly, and above all stay asleep. Maybe you gave a tip or two, and you are going to offer people who watch the video to contact you to be able to get help personalized. You will then make a call with these people. You go ask them questions about their problems and then propose to them, and there, if you start, you can make a offer concrete guarantee that the baby will, for example, stop dreaming of them night or wake them only once or twice during the night maximum. Then that currently these 5-6 times. If you don't achieve this goal, parents don't need to pay you. If you reach the goal, he pays you 1,000 euros, and for a problem too important, I promise you that people who are willing to pay 1,000 euro, you take the parents. In coaching in general, you just have to reuse techniques that are available on the internet or in pounds, but you're better off explain and then accompany the people during the setup for prevent him from making mistakes. That for 1 and 2 parents it works not, and their baby, they continue to cry, and suddenly you don't win money, but once in 2 that walk and you win 1,000 euros. You do this about 10 times a month, and you earn 5,000 euros per month, and you can find your customers on TikTok, but there are also many others methods. There are forums, there are Facebook groups, etc., etc. I have recently saw someone doing dietitian for animals, so he was doing exactly the same as I just tell you, but he explained how he could make diets adapted to animals to prevent them from barking too much or refuses to eat, etc., etc. There are really dozens and dozens of niches and opportunities. With this business model, you just have to educate yourself and take action. 7th idea. Business idea number 7. Make a agency or become a freelancer using AI in a specific domain. There is new tools every day, incredible, that see the light of day. For example, this tool called Synthesia, which allows to generate a voice and generate a video of an avatar that speak. It can be fictional avatars, but it can also be avatars that look almost exactly like a person, so you can take photos to send them to you, and then write a text you want to say, and you are going to have an avatar that you looks like and who says it. We can also send samples of your voice and make sure the avatar is exactly the same voice as you. It's super useful. It allows potentially translate all your videos in another language with a character who has the same face as you. And what will suddenly avoid that here? The lips don't agree at all. In the video, it can allow you to create new content automatically with your head, and typically you can become an expert in this. Contact all the big YouTubers and offer them to translate their content in another language, then certainly you use the tool, but behind it goes there. Have lots of little things to do. Readjustment, posted content, add multiple combined subtitles, tools, etc. So the person often by lazy and for lack of skills, she not going to see her doing it herself, but you. Since you are an expert in this tool, expert in this intelligence, artificial and well you do it and you offer your services for 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 euros per month you give the extract. For example, I can easily imagine a company that has plenty of items from blog that has lots of files in format text and who would like to transform them in video format. You can do the benefit for them. Of course they can do it themselves and use it themselves, but it's going to take them a lot of time they are not used, etc. If you offer them to do everything to them place and well, often they will be okay to work with you. You can do that with Synesia. You can also do pure and hard translation. I saw at a few days someone who used the Rask IA application in order to translate one of my videos and keep the same tone of voice. It's just few, it's my tone of voice. The translation is in perfect English, and I know that personally in the next few months, the next few years, and well, I will probably translate all my content in English, in Italian, in German, because that it costs me nothing more thanks to Leah. But I don't necessarily want to do it internally. I don't have the resources. I don't have the expertise. So if there is an agency that contacts me and done in my place and potentially well, that I'm willing to pay, I don't know, 5,000 euros per month to have all my content, which is automatically translated into several languages and published on social networks. So there are these translation tools, but there are also many other tools. Typically I came across this site which allows to redesign a room. So you send a photo of a room and you have of Leah, which generates different types furniture, what it might look like, etc., etc. And well, typically you can specialize in decorating inside, do TikTok videos with this kind of example, and suggest that to find customers more easily, you can make TikTok videos and just do previews 10 times faster than the competition. As interior decorator, allow the person to choose exactly the design that she prefers and then find the furniture that even looks like it has partnerships to make furniture custom to those imagined by artificial intelligence. Suddenly, I have mounted 3 tools for you, and with these 3 tools you can launch a agency or freelance business. Different, but the thing with Leah is that there are dozens of tools that come out every day. So you can go to a site like FITORITA, and here you are actually going to have all the tools coming out every day, and you are looking for, and soon that you see a tool that is useful and that you think you can start an agency where you develop as a freelancer around these tools, and well, you develop an experience and a specific expertise. Business idea. 8th idea. Number 8. Launch new product. E-commerce. There are many people who talk about trade, but in reality we can start millions of business. Different e-commerce. Everything depends on the product you launched, and what is crazy, it's that there are new products that come out every day, and that you can even develop your own product. Suddenly you can go on a site like Minia, for example, and if you just look at the top 10 products win the day, and well, all the weeks ago, new products. This product that allows you to avoid torticollis for cats. This product here, it allows children to wash their teeth, so that's more fun, easier to use. This product there, it's here, it allows make small drawings for children and to be able to print them, and in fact with each of these products you can make tens of thousands of euros, hundreds of thousands of euros. You can also think of a problem specific you want to solve, and imagine developing a product that let's do it, but often people ask a lot of questions before get started in e-commerce, and we therefore have made a video with my team where we explains from A to Z how to launch a one e-commerce store, and we do it in live in front of you by creating a shop. After a few months with this shop, we made more than 30,000 euros, and you just have to click on the thumbnail that will appear just now if you want to watch them. I hope you liked this video. It's already set, and we find ourselves very shortly